Hey, what's going on, everybody? All right, I've been waiting all day to get done work and get home for this box. Um, Never made it really known, but a couple months ago, my prized possession of my tarantula collection, my favorite girl. I came home. I always kept her in my kitchen cabinet. I'd check on her before I left for work. I'd check on her as soon as I got home from work. But I came home the one day to check on her, and she was just spread out in her web, um, and she was just gone. And she was my favorite in my whole collection. And I have a lot of stuff in my collection. I have T. Celedonia. I got all kinds of stuff, but this girl was my favorite in my collection. I bred her one time, and she laid a bad egg sac. I only got one sling from that egg sac, and I still have that still growing. Um, so at least I have something to remember her by. But this was really, really my favorite girl, and I told a couple people about it. I was really bummed about it, and really, really messed up about it because she was my favorite. But I told my buddy Mike, Natalie from Natalie's Eight-Legged Adventure or Natalie's Eight-Legged Journey. I was talking to her dad about it because I always talk to him frequently, and he mentioned it to Austin Spears, and together they figured it out. And Austin, did some research and did some digging, and he found me another female replacement. And he messaged me the other day and told me he had a surprise for me. And I'm like, man, I like surprises. Surprises are my favorite thing. And I had no idea what it could be. And I was like, oh, well, what is it? I was like, I'm like a little kid. Like, what's the surprise? What's the surprise? He's like, oh, I'll take a picture of it for you, and I'll send it to you. So I forgot about it for a little bit, and then I messaged him. I was like, oh, did you ever take this picture? Because I'm like a little kid waiting for Christmas. Like, man, what's the surprise? What's the surprise? And he sends me this picture, and like, I, I, I'm just speechless. I didn't know what to say. And I'm like, are you serious? And he's like, yeah, He's like, I know that you lost yours. And Mike was telling me about it, and he's like, I did some digging, and I found you one. And I'm like, dude, like, I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say. And like, it was pretty amazing that he would go out of his way and do this for me. So like, I'm really excited. And I don't know if any of you guys know Austin Spears. He's on Facebook. He sells a lot of tarantulas. He's always got quite an extensive list of stuff that is harder to get. And really, really good dude, and awesome business. So if you guys are looking for anything, definitely check him out. I'll try to find his link and put it in the description. But here's the picture he sent me. That is the Delicathelli diamantinensis. They are a dwarf species, and she was my favorite in my whole collection. And I was just gutted when I found her. But it's just amazing that he went out of his way and found me another one. And she just got here today. He sent me the tracking number last night. So I'm at work all day, just like a little kid, just God, need to get done, need to get done, need to get done, need to get done. And now the time is here. I am done, and I'm super excited to open this box, man. I have a couple others, smaller, much smaller. I don't have any other adult females, and this is a species I really want to get a good sack out of. And it just floored me, the kindness of some people. And I've met many amazing people in this hobby, and there's a lot of good-hearted people that send me stuff and really look out for me and take care of me. And I really appreciate the people in this hobby that go out of their way. They're heartless for themselves and just always looking out for other people. And it's just amazing that in this hobby that there's people like that. So without further ado, let's get into opening this box because I can't wait anymore. But before we go into that, I have this enclosure. This is a new style enclosure I'm building. Something I found at the Container Store, and they are 3D acrylic boxes that hang on the wall. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, man, I gotta make something for that. And then when I found out the Diamantinensis was coming, I was like, you know what? That's what I'm doing. I am gonna get that and put the Diamantinensis in there. So this is what it is. It is a 3D box. It's got all the ventilation on the sides and everything. You can see on the sides. And then I took a cork bark tube and cut it in half and glued it to the back. It's got the substrate in it. I got my latch over here, the typical latch that I use for my enclosures. This front piece was all one piece. Let me slide it back some. It was all one piece. I took it to my chop saw and cut it down. And it's got the latch on there, so nothing can push out. Just, you know, safety concerns and all that. So we are going to open this box and we are going to check this out. But I'm going to get some more of these 3D boxes because I like these a lot better than the picture frames. And I will do a video on how to make that. You know, it's pretty simple. But we'll just do the process and go through that in case any of you guys are interested. But let's get to the important part of this box because I just can't wait anymore. But these are a dwarf species, so they don't need a super large enclosure. In case you're wondering what that wooden dowel is in the front, they like to make web hammocks. This species webs a lot. We'll do an update on this, but this wooden dowel right here and the cork bark in the back, she'll be able to, you know, latch her web from the cork bark to there and be able to make her web hammock instead of directly on the ground. Because last time when I got the egg sac, she actually made her egg sac on the ground. It was really thin, and it just, overall, it wasn't good. So I put the dowels in my last Diamantinensis, my girl I lost, and I put a couple of them across, and she utilized them. She wrapped them all up and made her web, and she had this amazing intricate web and everything, and it worked out really well. So hoping it's going to work out well with this one too. So let's get this camera down here. Let's open this up. She's coming. Get closer. I'm so excited about this. She was my favorite. So here we got it. We got the ray. Locatelli Diamantinensis, the female. We're gonna put that right there. All this stuff set to the side, out of my way. You're gonna open up this enclosure. Slide this up here, put that down there. Fill up her water bowl, which will never get used because this species just webs up and covers her water bowl, and no matter what I do, that's just what they do. So I put one in there just to have it in there, but that's about that. Alright, so let's open this up. She's probably not going to be the happiest girl in the world, but let's get her out and take a look at her. Come on, babies. These wooden tongs are not good for anything. They're good for feedings and separating stuff. And take them. Let's get that out of here. Let's get a look at this girl. Let's get this out of here. And What are you doing, mamas? I know this is the part where you get dizzy. I can't wait to see you. Look at her. Okay. Where are you going? You can't go over there. You can't go over there. You gotta go when you're home. Come here, babies. I know, you're scared. Come back over here. No, you can't go over here. I know, mamas. There you go. So you guys can get a good look at her. Alright. Good. Go up there, babies. There you go. It's for you, Mama. All yours. I'm so excited about this. A couple crickets in there. This over here. So this is the enclosure. It's got the top. That comes off. Cork bark in the back. Like I said, you can see a little bit of how this wooden dowel is separate from that. So she'll utilize that and web across it. At least that's the idea. We'll see what she actually does. But let me know what you guys think about this enclosure, if you want me to do a build on it. And then we'll go from there. But I'm gonna put this cover on here and try to let her get settled in. Can we get one more look at you, Mama? Can we get one more look at you? Oh, she got the cricket. You hungry, mamas? Alright guys, we're going to let her get settled in. Oh, hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about this build. If you want to see me put one of these together, just let me know. I haven't done an enclosure build in a while, and I really like this style and everything. Like I said, the lid just goes in here. Just slides in, and you got your latch up there. It's got this little groove that they slide in. So let me know. See you on the next one, guys. See ya.